Hello dear surveyors, this is Aeromarine SRT video blog. In this part we will show you how to test the MFHF radio station with the help of GMDSS Multi Tester MRTS-7M. Please use cables and appropriate connectors from the set and MFHF attenuator of 200 watts. The tester can be connected either to the transmitter receiver or to the watch outlet. It depends on the type of the test carried out. And further, we will explain both cases. If you use the attenuator supplied optionally with the MRTS-7M, please be careful while connecting. Please notice, this is the input and this is the output. Connect the cable from the station to the input of the attenuator, while the tester should be connected to the output. There are two variants of radio stations, those with an incorporated antenna tuning unit and those with an exterior one. In the last case, it can be that the power and the control of the antenna tuning unit are assured by one RF cable. Then it is necessary to enter the radio station service menu and turn off the antenna tuning unit. It is important that MRTS-7M has correct setup configuration adjusted in the menu. To do so, enter MFHF menu and press F2. As we will make all the measurements through the attenuator, select External Attenuator and Escape. The configuration is saved. Let's start our testing with sending a DSC signal and check up how the station will receive it. The station should be turned on to the DSC mode. In the MFHF menu, select Send DSC. With help of MRTS-7M, it is possible to send distress, safety or routine call. The procedure is the same, but to make the distress and safety calls, the cable from the tester must be connected to the watch output. When sending the routine call, the cable should be connected to the transmitter receiver output. Let's make a distress DSC. Select distress, select any one of the frequencies available, and set up the MMSI of the radio station tested to send the signal to it. Then press Enter to start. The MRTS-7M has sent the call. The distress call is well received by the station. There is a message on the screen and an emergency alert. It's well tested. The safety and the routine calls should be tested in the same way. Just don't forget about the correct connections. Also, it is possible to check the sensitivity of the station. I will show you how to do it. In the menu Send DSC, select Distress or Safety. It doesn't matter. Also, the routine call can be tested in the same way. Just connect the cables to the transmitter-receiver output. Select any of the frequencies, set up the MMSI of the radio station, and here reduce the power level of the signal. The power level of the signal may be from -93 dB to 0 dB. In the previous test, we have checked the DSC receiving at the maximal signal level, 0 dB. We can reduce this level to test the lowest meaning when the station can receive it. I input -30 dB and make a call. The station shows a lower signal level but still receives it. In this way, we can gradually reduce the power level of the signal sent by the MRTS-7M to the station and find out the lowest meaning when the station receives a signal. Please take into account that the testing is provided through the external attenuator and also at internal attenuation level of 40 dB, so we need to consider it to calculate and find out the sensitivity of the station. Now it's necessary to check how the station receives DSC. We stay in DSC watch. Select mode individual, select category, let it be for example safety. Here we choose the station. Set the frequency of transmission, it can be any one. Further, we should select the same frequency in the tester. Prepare the tester. Enter the menu Receive DSC. Select Distress, Safety, Test Mode. Select Frequency. Set up attenuation of 40 dB and press Enter. The MRTS-7M waits for the signal. Send a call from the station. Here it is. We hear the sound and see that the tester received the call successfully. It means that the station works correctly in this mode. Save the results by pressing F2 key. The profile number of the measurements saved is 69. Meanwhile, the station is waiting for acknowledgement of the signal receipt. To acknowledge, return to the MFHF menu, select Send DSC, Test Acknowledge. Set up the tested frequency, the MMSI of the tested station, and send the signal. Here it is. The signal is acknowledged. To see the saved measurement result, enter menu View Profiles and check the appropriate profile. Now let's test the ability of MFHF radio to send the signal to a base station. On the station, select DSC Test Mode. Select any of the frequencies available. Enter menu Receive DSC. Select Test and set up the same frequency on the tester and wait for the signal. Make a call. The tester received the signal and the station waits for the acknowledgement. To acknowledge, go to menu Send DSC. Select Test Acknowledge. Set up the same frequency, the station's MMSI, and send the signal. We see that the signal is acknowledged. The MRTS-7M can receive a voice signal from the MFHF station, and in this way the station's transmitter can be checked. For this measurement we will need also a 1 kHz sounder. Don't forget to check the setup configuration. It should be external attenuator and with the attenuation level of 40 dB. Enter the voice mode of the station. On the tester, set the same frequency as on the station and press Enter. Turn on the sounder and push the PTT button. We see that the tester measures the signal level. To stop and fixate the result, press Escape on the tester while holding the PTT button. The output signal level is measured. Now let's synthesize the signal by MRTS-7M, send it to MFHF radio and hence test the station's receiver. Enter the voice mode of the station. In the MRTS-7M, enter menu MFHF synthesizer. Set the same frequency on the tester as it is on the station. By pressing the plus button, select the mode SSB. We hear audio signal, which means that the radio's loudspeaker received and reproduced the signal synthesized by the tester. That's all. The MFHF radio station is checked, and the next step is to make test report using our modern and user-friendly GMDSS Multi software. You're welcome to watch the video describing how to make these test reports and also how to use the software by the link above. Hope this video manual was useful for you. We thank you for your valuable attention.